let's see. Yeah, I was an environmental science major, and then I was home raising children for 10 years, which is the hardest and most rewarding job I think there is.
Yeah.
To this day.
How many kids do you have?
Two boys. One up at Boulder, go Buffs.
Okay.
And one at Air Academy High School.
Nice.
Yeah. And I landed here. I guess my parents retired here, and we would come out for vacation, and eventually we just stayed.
So you're Army brat here.
Army brat.
Okay.
Here. Yeah.
And so in my family's retired military, my husband, though, 36 years in the Army. So was your dad was in the Army?
My dad was in the Army,
So
yeah.
where did you guys get to live? Like, where are the most memorable places you lived growing up?
Goodness. Let's see. I lived everywhere from Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, to Quantico, Virginia, to Huntsville, Alabama. My dad was in the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Defense Program.
Wow.
I know, right? That's a mouthful.
So my husband did missile defense as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, he was
Small
with
world.
RSTRAT, SMDC. So.
Okay. Yeah. My dad worked in the Pentagon for a while, and then at Redstone Arsenal, and then I married a man who was an IT consultant, and we built a company together and traveled just as much as consultants as I did in the Army.
Right.
But this is my favorite place by far.
So did you guys meet in Colorado Springs, you and your husband?
No, actually, we met at the University of Alabama.
Oh, wow.
We've been married a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I think it's been really interesting to watch him sort of come to terms, because if you think had a left brain history, I'll tell you my IT consultant biochemist husband has struggled a little bit with this, massive shift to, Reiki master.
Is that what he's doing as well now?
He's still in IT.
Oh, okay.
He's still in IT.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but that's got to make for some interesting conversations.
It does. And I'll tell you, since I've started giving him Reiki, he has become a vegan. He has quit drinking. He has become a marathon runner. I'm not saying it's all the Reiki, but it's definitely helped. It plants these little positive seeds that empower people to make healthier choices.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of times, and I'm speaking for myself, there are certain vices that you rely on
Sure,
just
coping
relieve
mechanisms.
stress or to cope or to what have you. And they're not always the healthiest choices.
They're generally not.
And especially if you're from the South, they tend to
Food and drink.
Be food and drink
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah, absolutely.
Smoke a little smoke, drink drink a little drink. Is that what it is? Or is it the opposite? I think Eric Church, maybe it's drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke, but however it goes.
Right.
And that's, of course, another vice that, no judgment here, but in Colorado, with medicinal use of marijuana and recreational use of marijuana, that it's, I personally think, probably a bit more healthy than many pharmaceutical things, but it's still medicating.
Right. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
Largely, I think it's a distraction. And I think that the coping mechanisms that we learn when we're trying to survive are different than the ones that we need when we're ready to thrive.